All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, world. Good morning, everyone. Super excited to be here this morning. Super duper excited to be live on today's morning edition or today's class of Wealth Secret Mindset Mentorship class. Ladies and gentlemen, super excited to be your host here again this morning. My name is Dr. Afolaby Olatunji. I'm live here again from the table of Wealth Secret Mindset Mentorship class, and to reach out to you and to give you the best of information that will help you position mentally to live the very best of your life. We understand that you're going to have a renewedness of mind through sharing of information, resources that is going to empower you mentally, so you can become unstoppable, not only this year but the rest of the years. All right, so let's get started with today's teaching. And we begin on Monday with a teaching series on the enemies of the mind, or you can call it the mental enemies. And what are these great mental enemies? We're able to start to evaluate different things. Yesterday, the one we talked about indifference, how indifference could be a major catastrophe for you having a different mindset. All right, we call the indifferent the mad approach to life. And we say madness can be dangerous. We call madness the lack of intensity, the lack of, aggressiveness. You're not aggressive. You don't have the intensity to take, the drive, the willingness to take, to go beyond something. You give excuses about everything in life. You give excuses about how your life turned around. You give excuses about opportunity. You give excuses about life change. You give excuses about everything, family, health, everything. All right. You have to learn how to deal with your indifference. It's very, very important. But this morning, we're not going to be looking at indifference. All right. So we're going to be looking at the one we call indecision. So today's teaching is going to be centered around indecision. So indecision, we call it a mental paralysis. So you might want to write that down. In case you're driving, we don't encourage you to write while you are driving. Indecision, we call it the mental paralysis. One of the best way I'm able to put it is that understanding the fact that indecision, how does he collapse the mind? Mental paralysis is something that cripples your decision. It cripples you mentally. And if you call it mental paralysis, it means that everything, your willingness to go beyond, is going to be crippled because you are unable to make a decision. Indecision has cost a lot of people and has robbed them of their bank account, have robbed them out of their greatness, the greatest potential God has deposited in their lives, in your life. Indecision has cost you. Indecision has cost you where you are. Like I tell most people, I say life wouldn't give to you what you want. Life will not give to you what you need. Life will only give to you what you deserve. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you deserve? You deserve the best because you're able to make the right choices, because you're able to make the right decision, because you're able to make this decision. They are timely and they are prompt. All right. So don't let indecision be a major mental paralysis. In fact, it is the mental paralysis because you're not able to decide. You're going to lose that value. You're not able to decide about your life. You're not able to decide about your future, economic value, social value, spiritual, everything. You're not able to make that quick and prompt decision. Indecision can cost you. The way I also put it, I said a life full of, decision, all right, is a life full of adventure, all right? A life full of, decision, many decisions, is a life full of adventure. You must be able to explore life. You must be able to explore. Don't be afraid to lose. Matter of fact, the more you lose is the more you get closer to your win. All right. I've never seen any successful people that have not even lost or have their fingers burnt in one way. But don't let life just push you down. When you do a mistake in the current adventure you find yourself, the question is, what have I learned? What have I gained from it? All right. Don't let indecision cost you the best of your ability, the best of your potential. Indecision, like we said, it is a mental paralysis. And I said not too long, I said a life full of many decisions, all right? It is a life full of adventure. You must be able to explore. You must be able to be willing to see things, to explore, try things, all right? Don't be afraid. Don't go by, other people's decision. Like I said, many people are enslaved to other people's decision. You have allowed other people's opinion to be your own reality because you are not able to explore. What about you exploring? How about you just checking out things you have not seen before? How about you trying opportunities? How about you, going beyond where you are? The truth is that if you explore life, you're going to see many things. So remember, a life full of many decisions is a life full of many adventure. You should be able to explore. You should be able to say, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. I'm not saying you should hop at everything, but try and be an adventure. I mean, enjoy life. All right. Be a tourist. Tour things, see things. Don't just stick to what you know. Don't just stick to the things that you know. All right. Try things. All right, maybe that little bit of push is what is going to get you to the best of your greatness. Maybe that little bit of push is what's going to get you to the best of your potential. So please don't let indecision, like we call it, the mental paralysis. It collapses everything. It kills the best of you. It damages you internally. It collapses all the will that you have to scale through the hurdles. So this mental paralysis, you must learn how to deal with him. You must learn how to give him and tell him, you will not be in control of my life. I'm not going to tell, or I'm not going to allow somebody to dictate my life for me. Somebody will not be out there to tell you the things that you want to do without you not ensuring that, everything you do should be as a product of your own personal conclusion. All right? Don't be afraid to try that new thing. Don't be afraid to try that new business. Don't be afraid to try that new opportunity. Don't be afraid to go beyond the industry that you know. All right. When you stick to what you know alone, it might be a little bit dangerous. All right. So try multiple things. All right. So don't let indecision cost you. Try many things, because after all, the life is full of adventure. Those that, sometimes now you're going to tell yourself, I want to take my family on a vacation. All right. It's about exploring. Vacation to a place you've not been before. Some people say, I want to go to Dubai. I'm preparing my family to go to maybe which part of Lagos or Nigeria. Maybe I want to go to Lekki. They told me there's a beach in Lekki that I want to go and try. It is more like you're trying these things, all right? That is a life full of adventure. You are trying things you have not seen before. You want to go explore things you've not seen before. Somebody mentioned it. Oh, if there's something else that is good out there, you want to go try them out. Don't just stick to say, no, I'm just going to stick to my own understanding. I'm not willing to go see things. Don't say how many decisions you can get out on. All right, just say how many decisions you can get into. All right, so how many decisions can you get into right now? As you're looking at me, you're hearing me right now, how many decisions can you get into? Let the decision come up. Let those things come to you, and guess what? Try them out. I'm not saying you're going to hop at everything. Remember, I said it before. Just make sure that whatever thing you're doing is as a result of the product of your own personal conclusion. Don't let nobody boss you around. Don't let nobody tell you what to do and what not to do. So this morning again, that is for indecision. Ladies and gentlemen, the other one we're going to talk about this morning is doubt. Oh my goodness. Doubt is one crazy thing. Doubt is like a plague. Like one of my mentors said, it's like a plague. When you doubt it, it's like you're causing a plague upon yourself. You're causing a plague upon your destiny. Doubt, you know what I tell people? I say, you know what? Drive that doubt to a corner. Drive him. Just drive that doubt. Go and throw that doubt into the lagoon. I say, doubt, you're not going to kill me. You're not going to rob me of my life. All right, tell that doubt, no more. I'm not going to doubt. You've doubted everything. That's where you are. Let me tell you something. You are where you are as a result of your doubt. You've doubted it. Some people even doubt that, they're going to have the best of health. Some people have concluded that that cancer is going to kill them down. How could you doubt you? How could some people even doubt their God? Some people even doubt themselves of greatness. Some people have even written off their own life, their own destiny. I say, you know what? My life is just going to be who I am right now. My life is not amount to be anything. In fact, some people doubt the best of them or the best of their ability for the better life change. You can doubt yourself. How can you doubt yourself? A life full of doubt is a life that is a life of not an unbeliever. You better believe yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Believe fast. You believe faster, you gain. You don't believe, you lose. Stop doubting. Doubt is another major disease. You need to be a believer. Believe in what you are getting in. Believe in when you know first, you might indecision, and you say, you know what, whatever I'm doing is going to be a product of my own conclusion or personal conclusion, then I have to believe. The faster you believe, the better you gain, guys. The faster you believe, the better you gain. Stop doubting. Stop doubting the best of somebody show you something. You've not tried it, but all you're looking for is how that thing will not work. What you go for is the negative part of it. You're going to go to Google. You're going to go to those things, the negative. You not ever even, have you even looked at the positive side of these things? You are always looking at, let me tell you, life is full of negativity. Negativity plus negativity. What do you get out? You're never going to get out any positivity. It's still going to be red, a very thick red, which is negative. All right. So make sure that you first believe. Whatever thing you're getting into, even if others are talking, you remember what Bible said? The only Bible says something. When others are talking, casting down, I will be saying, lifting up. All right. So start telling yourself, you know, many are saying broke, you're going to be seeing plenty. You know, when people think that there is no road, there is road for me. People get into the same business opportunity. Let me tell you something. It's the same mentality. It's the same opportunity. People get into the same opportunity, maybe about the same time. Let me tell you what makes a difference in the lives of this person, right? It's because this person doubts that the system is going to work for him. And this other guy came in believing that the system is going to work for him. Now, this guy that believed that the system is going to work for him, he goes in with the best of his potential, the best of his ability. Guess what happened? Because he believes everything is working for him. But because this guy didn't believe, is not seeing any results. Now he's doubting what you do. He might be thinking you cut the corners. Maybe he doesn't cut the corner. Maybe he's doing it the right way. Maybe he believes or he's a believer. And you know, and you are a doubter. You know, one of my mentor, Olatunji, people ask him, I think I saw that interview, and they ask him, Olatunji, how come you are better in this opportunity? And Olatunji, he used to be one of the highest income earner in direct sale that year, many years, you know, as I date back, I think 2018, thereabouts, it was still the highest income earner in the direct sale industry of direct sale, earning about $1.2 million a year. And people ask him, I say, Olatunji, how come you are consistent? And he was consistent for 2 years, 2 years, every single month, 2 years. And he said, you know what? The only thing I did was just, I believe faster, stronger, and better, and I believe than any other person. Guys, guess what? It means that when you are reading doubt, he is believing. So what are the things you're doing right now that you're doubting that is going to turn out good? Stop doubt. Drive that doubt to a corner and tell that doubt to warn it, or drive him into a lagoon and say, doubt, get out of my car, get out of my life, go and drop that doubt into the lagoon. Let me tell you something. The understanding of self-worth is the beginning of progress. Write this down. The understanding of self-worth is the beginning of progress. You better start understanding yourself and tell myself, I can do it. Remember, the understanding of self-worth is the beginning of progress. So give up worry, cast that worry, and tell that worry, in fact, you're just worried over nothing. That's it. You might just be worried over nothing. Maybe there is nothing after all. Maybe you are the one that is worried about nothing. Maybe the opportunity is good. Maybe you're just worried about nothing. So don't be worried about nothing. Remember, a life full of adventure is a life full of many opportunities. So I encourage you this morning, ladies and gentlemen, to get yourself together. The beginning of self-worth is the beginning of progress. The progress you're hoping to get in 2022 can be as a result of you first believing in yourself. That me, myself, I am, when many are talking casting down, I am celebrating lifting up. And that's what I see. When many are saying they don't lack, they are mourning, I will be celebrating. When many say, nothing is happening in their life, I am already seeing things happening for me and my family. When many say there is no road in this place, I am already seeing road. I'm already seeing possibilities. I'm already seeing things happening. I'm already seeing things working. When many are saying that, oh, there is no road in this place, you don't have to go there, then what do I say? I can see road is very big. It's very big. It's just for me. So don't you doubt yourself. Don't you doubt your potential for life change, for economical change, social change. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt the best of your potential, and don't doubt your ability for greatness. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from me to you this morning. I encourage you to understand and ensure that those enemies of the mind don't get you down. Those enemies of the mind, or those mental enemy, don't cripple the best of you, the best of your potential, the best of life change. We encourage you to stay put on this program every single day, Monday to Friday, to understand how you can, get up there and ensure that these enemies don't steal the best of you. This enemy don't steal you. In fact, if they steal you, they steal everything. All right. So don't let it steal you. Stay put and stay connected on this program. And we are live here, but something is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Something is going to happen. Guess what? Tomorrow is Thursday. You don't want to miss that program, because we're going to get one of our in-house coach. Just not in-house coach because we have him, because it's an integral part of this class. Back to back, he was part of the brain where we started. And guys, guess what? We know that Thursday is drafted for this particular fellow. All right. I'm going to seal my mouth and I'm going to let him show you. We're going to unveil him tomorrow in case you've not seen him before. That is why we tell you to stay connected. Thursday is for nobody but Coach Dan. All right. We encourage you to stay put on this program, ladies and gentlemen.